Hey, it's Kevin Andreasian over at Backroom Studios, and Rode Microphones has sent us a generous package of microphones to kind of play around with, and we've decided to mic up an entire drum kit to see if we can get some good drum sounds using only Rode mics. Let's find out. So I gotta start off by saying they don't have every microphone in the gamut. They don't have, per se, snare mics, they don't have kick mics, tom mics, but that doesn't mean you can't use certain mics to mic them up. We've decided to use some of the M1s on the snare. We had to get a little bit more creative with some of the other decisions. We used some of their podcast mics on the toms and the kick, and then the K2 on the outside as well. We had the luxury of using their amazing TF5 small diaphragm condensers on the overheads. And for anybody out there, do yourself a favor and get a pair of these. They are ridiculous. They're my favorite overhead mic by far. Wow. You can get away with, for probably like a jazz kit, just using those as overheads and nothing else. They're that good sounding. So check those out if you can. And then we used a bunch of like small diaphragm condensers around the kit. Spot mics, and then for the rooms we had the NTRs, the ribbons, which sound awesome. Those are great. And then I had an NT4 for like the stereo mic. It was kind of cool too. So I got my friend Mike and Mason to help out with the playing side of things, and let's see if it sounds good. So some of the big boys that they sent over were, let's see, we got these NTRs. So these are their new ribbons, if you want to check these out. Super slick looking. They just look incredible. Like the gold and black looks amazing. They're super heavy, like really well weighted. They have this little pin on the top, which for anybody who gets these, you might want to check it out because I didn't know, but these are supposed to be loosened to let the ribbon kind of free float while they're in use. And then for storing, you tighten down on them and you lock them in there for storage so they don't, I guess they don't warp or whatever. So these are awesome. We use these on the rooms. Big fan of those. I pretty much use these on the rooms every time now when I do a record. And another one of my favorites that I didn't have before that I do now. Drum roll. Probably should have done this ahead of time. Wasting precious camera time. Look at this. Look at this unboxing in a way. These TF5s. These things are just unbelievable. Same kind of like series. I guess they're really going for that that slick look for their like I guess elite type series. My God, I can't say enough good things about this mic in particular. I haven't really used it much on guitar yet. That's gonna be fun. I know I'd like to. The Neumann KM184 is like one of my favorite guitar mics, so I want to see how this does in comparison. But yeah, just a killer mic. Please buy this if you can. For overheads, it's incredible. These two in the stereo pair, and they even give you, I don't know, one of my guys who works here, Scott, is a big fan of this. I usually do a spaced pair, but they even give you a stereo bar with these. All right, guys. So these things are incredible. There's been a lot of people in our community talking about how good they are, and I just want to make sure I do my piece, because these things, you can literally just mic up the kit and put the overheads on, and it sounds like it's a big step in the direction. Like perfect imaging, just great frequency response. Nothing's like harsh. So check that out. I will also include the session from this video on a link in the description. If you guys want to download it, remix it, you know, send it to me. I'll check it out. You know, tell me your thoughts. And yeah, you'll see how you can solo out all the different mics to see how they did. We had to get a little creative with one or two mics. Like they didn't have a, you know, like a dedicated kick drum per se. So we used like the Procaster, I think, inside the kick, and the K2 on the outside head. The toms, they don't really have tom mics, so we use like the smaller, shorter Podcaster guy, which actually sounds really great on toms. So, you know, we did some improvising, but it all came together, man. Those mics sound great, and yeah, have fun with it.